today's subject Geography. Today we are going to learn about the topic Introduction to Resources. Students, next what will we learn about in this block? Understanding resources, classification of resources, human resources. These also the important in this block. One by one you learn. Okay. Students, next you learn the aim. What is the aim of the lesson? Explain the concept of resources in terms of its value and utility to man and distinguish between types of natural resources and explain the importance of human resources. Students, next you learn the keywords. Today keywords are man-made, skill, derived, specific, origin, accessibility, depleted, genified, productivity, manpower, sustainable, development and renewable. These are also the keywords in this lesson. Are you understand, student? Yes. Okay. Students, next you learn the action part. All are first understand the question, next you tell the answer. Okay. What are you carrying in your school bag? Are they in their natural state or they man-made objects? What do you understand by the term resource? Can you think about the question, students? What are you carrying in your school bag? Yes. Some of us are carrying a spoon, pencil, water bottles and books in our school bags. Very good. And then next question, are they in their natural state or they man-made objects? Yes, these are man-made objects. Students, next you see the pictures. What can you identify in this picture? This is a school bag and then more than objects inside our bag. That is also called the man-made things. Students, next you see the picture. What can you identify the picture? This is a air. This also surrounding the earth of natural resources. Animals, air, oil, rocks, mineral, sun, plants, soil, gas, water. These also the natural resources. Students, next you learn the analysis part. I asking some questions. What are resources? Did you know, students? Resources are the things people use and need. We get them from nature and they are often modified by man to suit our needs. And then next question, what are the types of resources? Yes, there are two types of resources. They are natural resources and man-made resources. Natural resources example of minerals, water, trees, air, sunlight. Man-made resources are man-made things like pencils, buildings, roads, cars, etc. Students, what object do you see in the good bag? Did you know? We found a pencil, small stone, paper, napkin, packet of grains, leaves and a metal key. Students, what are they made of? Is it a man-made object or natural object? The pencil is made from wood and is used to write. The stone is made from earth and used to make buildings. The napkin made of paper which is stone made from trees and the napkin is used to whip our hands. With the grains are harvested from plants and provide food. And the key is made from iron and helps to open a lock. These also the natural and man-made resources. Students, next you see the pictures. Natural resources and man-made resources. Some examples of natural and man-made resources: rubber, natural resources; tires, man-made resources; wood, natural resources; dining table, man-made resources. Finally, metal, natural resources; spoon, man-made resources. Students, next you learn the what are the types of resources: the biotic, abiotic, actual, potential, ubiquitous, localized, renewable, non-renewable, alternate. These also the types of resources. The biotic and abiotic means living and non-living things. Any two example of living things: tree, animals; non-living things: minerals, air, soil. Actual, coal used for generating power. Potential resources are solar energy. Ubiquitous, example of air, sunlight. Localized, coal, gold, petroleum. Renewable sources are solar energy, wind energy. Non renewable sources are fossil fuels like coal, oil. Alternate the source of sunlight, wind, tides. Students, finally, you learn the human resources. The human resources are man-made resources. Everything that then makes and has use or utility like roads, bridges, buildings, television, mobile phones. These are also the human resources. I asking one question. Listen carefully. Okay. Do you know who invented the light bulb, mobile phone, or the simple button? How did the invention help us? Did you know, students? Yes, Thomas Alva Edison invented the light bulb. Martin Cooper, the modern mobile phone and buttons were made from sea cells. Since the Indus Valley civilization, we need the bulb to provide light when it's dark. The mobile phone to stay in touch with the people, and the buttons to fasten clothes. There is a saying that necessary is the mother of invention. Students, finally you learn the higher order thinking. Do you think conservation of resource can ensure a better standard of living in a developed country or a developing country? How? Did you know, students? Yes, conservation helps to protect the resources and the environment so that every man, no matter whether he is a developed or a developing country, will have sufficient of them. It will continue to take care of the basic needs of man more. So, in a developing country where there is a shortage of resources like food, water, essential to a good standard of living. Finally, thank you, students. You observing the video and do the homework.